Fotumawala. The first game is for the Dragons. Hopkins. Now Tegan Berry. Tegan Berry. So hard to stop once she gets through the line originally. Where there's life, there's hope. Tegan Berry, 11 tries last year. Put it down for #1 in 2024.
One of many more to come, I'm sure, Maddie. Stop the fight, Tegan Berry. We've been calling on you all game to come up with that magnificent play, that lightning.
29 out and played to Ray once again. They'll go left. Hopkins got it away to Berry, throws the dummy. She's gone right through. Tegan Berry chalk up another try for the St George Illawarra Dragons fullback, and they are back in the contest.
Yeah, she's the one to do it too, Tegan Berry, but I'm taking that one back to Casey Ray. She knew that they had the overlap to play the ball beforehand, but after a quick play the ball, we see here on the Harvey Norman replay, knew to get it to a little 5'8" in Zali Hopkins and just had runners coming onto the ball. Nice little angles. You see here, Zali Hopkins, footy in two hands, and she found their strike weapon in Tegan Berry. A little bit of footwork off the left foot and that pace. It's just so hard to defend against, but great vision in particular.
Away we go. King puts the ball into the scrum. Hopkins, McGregor goes right again. Berry's into a bit of space. Tegan Berry down the sideline. And another one for Tegan Berry over in the corner. And the St George Illawarra Dragons hit back.
Oh, that was freakish. Athleticism. She had no chance of scoring there. Harvey Norman replay. And just gets the ball on the outside. And look at the afterburners. And then the two fullbacks come together. And Tegan Berry, she gets the points that time. Freddie.
Yeah, well, what she does well there is she actually accelerates through the ball. You see the Knights winger Lillian White. She was just holding.
Now Hopkins. Tackled by Takahanga Katoa. Out of dummy half. Berry has a crack and scores. Tegan goes in again. She scores for a 5th straight game.
Up and played it, but you'd think she was a front rower here, the way she's just picked this footy up and gone through a front rower in Millie Elliott and scored.
Can they do that against the Eels as Hopkins takes off, finds Berry in support, and she is gone, Tegan Berry.
Tegan Berry goes over to increase the lead for the Dragons, but it's a smart little run out here from the player that had just scored herself. Hopkins out there, slices him up the middle, and who's pushing up on her left? The ever-present Tegan Berry. And she adds another try to her already handsome tally of career tries. But that acceleration, she was a junior sprint.
That 24-point hiding against Cronulla. They've clicked into gear from the kickoff, it must be said. McGregor just holding the pass up. Now they find Berry. She's got one, and in the blink of an eye, you can make it two.
Well, she's certainly fired up this week as the Dragons go through the hands here. Little offload. Great little double pump there by Racine McGregor, but what about the pass? What about Tegan Berry pushing up? Abby Church doing her best, and she's no slouch. She's coming across field. She knows she's got a last-minute chance at a dive, but Berry just too fast.
Most games for St George Illawarra, the longest serving Dragon. Last year was top 5 in the league for run meters, tackle busts. And of course the leading try scorer in last year's competition. She goes to 6 this season. Tegan Berry from Southwest Rocks to Shell Harbour, and now St George Illawarra with Jamie Soward.
Week in and week out.
Now Hopkins through McGregor. Tegan Berry shows it once, drifts across the ground. Tegan Berry comes down in the in goal.
Pretty basic football again. Ball went out. They had numbers there, Canberra. They were just going sideways rather than coming up and getting at her, and she just lose a little bit of jink and footwork. Got back on the inside shoulder of Sahara Tamara. and she's stronger than she looks, Semi.
She is stronger than she looks, but she's also extremely intelligent footballer. Like, I don't think that's a coincidence that she tried to get Zahara Temara to run on her out, because laterally Zahara probably isn't as quick, or definitely isn't as quick as Tegan Berry. So she's used her footwork to step back on the inside after making her commit to running that overs line.
Defending in the centres, and
Tegan Berry kicks, chases, Nichols is there! Tegan Berry wins the race and gives the Dragons fans a real highlight late in this one.
Coming up from her own 20-metre line, a chip and chase for herself, absolutely smokes Appy Nichols for speed. I love the confidence, I love the smarts. Single-handedly puts her team back in here for a chance to win this game.
well, we could be staying for Golden Point, Semi.
I called it.
But I agree, Tegan Berry, she's going from strength to strength. Moved to fullback this season.